Hello, my name is Elizabeth Murphy, and today we're going to talk about functional analysis. What is functional analysis? According to the textbook, functional analysis entails experimentally arranging antecedents, consequences, representing those in-person natural routines so that their separate effects on problem behavior can be observed and measured. In simpler terms, it's just a way to determine one's function of behavior, and it'll tell us why a client is behaving the way that they are. Functional analysis conditions: escape, attention, tangible, play condition, and alone condition. Escape behavior is when a child is avoiding or not willing to do a task or activity. These behaviors usually occur after a task or demand is put in place. Examples of escape behaviors can be eloping, which is running away, screaming, crying, tantrum behavior, physical aggression to oneself or another person. A scenario is you as a therapist ask your client to sit down in his seat, and he flops to the floor screaming and crying, which he is avoiding the task of sitting down. Attention. Attention is when you as a therapist give the client immediate attention. It can be positive or negative in certain situations. So examples of positive attention would be positive facial expressions, positive words of encouragement. When a client engages in appropriate behavior or completes a task, you want to make sure you provide positive attention to hopefully have recurring appropriate behavior. Examples of negative reinforcement can be bad facial expression, comments, looking at the client when engaging in inappropriate behavior. You want to make sure that you are not giving any attention to negative behavior because it could either prolong the behavior or can make the negative behavior more reoccurring if you're providing that attention. Tangible. Tangible reinforcement is when the desired goal has been achieved. The client is rewarded with a reinforcing item. So some examples of tangible reinforcements are toys, edibles like food, candy, electronics, which is like iPad or video games, and like exercise items, which can be like trampolines or bikes. Using tangible reinforcement can be a great way to help to a goal or desired behavior, but you want to make sure you don't allow the client access to the tangible items when the client is engaging in negative behaviors. Play condition. The play condition is where you have all the reinforcement tangibles out for the client, providing attention and not placing any demands on the client during this condition. So you're basically just playing with the client and giving the attention. So this condition is used to see if you take away the reinforcements and attention, will the client engage in behaviors? Alone condition. The alone condition is to see if the behavior occurs when the client is completely left alone. So one way you can do this, if you have a clinic that has therapy rooms with one-sided mirrors, you can be standing behind the window and taking data of how often the behavior occurs when the client is completely alone. I referenced the textbook, and thank you so much for listening.